traffic, I have to get to work, and you're looking for extra income, you don't want to sign up for overtime again today, you are in the right place. I'm going to teach you how I was able to leave my second nursing job, focus on just my one job, and be able to supplement that income with this business. This business is called digital marketing, where you learn the skills to use social media to make an extra income. So if you are in the live this morning, I believe there is no coincidence that you are here. I don't believe in coincidence. So welcome, welcome, welcome in. And today I'm going to teach you what I've learned, that I don't need to continue trading my time. So first of all, you will learn of new strategies where you can get your time back. You don't have to be, a lot of people right now find themselves, they are more at work than they are in their home. You deserve to get the quality time with your family, right? So if you are seeing this message right now on your feed, it's no coincidence. This is a sign that today can be the day for change and victory in your life. Let me fix this thing, it keeps shaking. So welcome in each and every one of you. For those who don't know me, my name is Chantal. I am a registered nurse and also a digital marketer. I started my online journey for over a year now. I learned so much skills now. I'm able to teach persons how you can use these social media platforms to make an income. So I am on TikTok and also I am on YT. So if you see me looking both places, I'm just working with two screens. So welcome in, welcome in. So fam, you are in the right place. If you find yourself in this live, it's no coincidence. Because you know what? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wake up at 3 in the morning, your heart is racing, your bills, you're just thinking about the bills. It's like, how am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to pay this bill? I know what it is, working as a nurse, stressed out, living paycheck to paycheck, and wondering is like, where will I get this extra income? Good morning, Patina. Welcome, Patina. I see we have Bestie Maury. Welcome, welcome in. So this morning, guys, we are here to learn how you can make an extra income online. It doesn't require you to have any prior experience. Hi, welcome, Sweeta. Good morning, welcome in. Right, you can make an extra income online without adding extra stress to your life. Right, you can make an extra income by utilizing automation system, automated business. Put a one in the chat if you ever heard about the word digital marketing. Anyone ever heard about digital marketing? Do you know what digital marketing is? And guys, if you are in the live, I appreciate you guys being respectful. If anything that's been said here, it's not in line with your goals and dreams, you can quietly leave the room. So I'm expecting you guys to be respectful. I'm here to teach persons skills that I've learned, that I've able to use social media to replace my second nursing job. I'm a registered nurse. I found myself, working long hours, working two jobs in an attempt to supplement my income. Yes, okay. Welcome in, number dear. That you can share your experience also in the chat, number dear. It is life-changing opportunity. You have to. I know a lot of persons feel that they can just find something, they can start a business, and magically they will become a millionaire in 2 weeks, within 2 months. Everything takes work, everything takes time. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that when you start a digital marketing business, next month you become a millionaire. You have to put the work in. Everything requires work. It requires some sacrifice. It requires you to put the time in. With your current job, you have to show up at the job, right? You have to get up in the morning. You have to make that decision. Everything starts with a decision. Every morning you wake up, you make you probably do it so often that you don't even realize that you are making decisions every day. Every morning you wake up, you make a decision to get up a certain time. You make a decision to take a shower, to get dressed. You make a decision that you have to get there at a particular time. That's a decision. You do that every day because you're looking forward for your paycheck at the end of the week or the 2 weeks. That's a decision. The same thing when you start your own business. You are the CEO of your life. You're the CEO of your business. So you have to make decisions. Today I'm going to show up. I'm going to create my three piece of content. I'm going to create my three video. I'm going to plug into the classroom, learn the training. It's a decision. We become so like we are in a hypnotized state with life where we just get up and we follow the routine, knowing that what we are doing, it's not working. You're working two jobs, you're doing overtime, you get your paycheck, it's not enough, but you just sit there. It's like you are hypnotized, just doing the same thing every day, but you're expecting a different outcome. If you don't change the way you do something, nothing will change. You will get the same outcome. As one great philosopher said, doing the same thing every day and expecting a different outcome, they said, is insanity. You have to make a decision. Determine your life. Do you want to stay struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, or do you have a desire for more? Do you have a desire to get your time back with your family? And guys, drop a one in the chat if you can hear me, because I feel like I'm talking to myself. If anyone is hearing me or understanding what I'm talking, drop a one in my YT fam, drop a one in my TikTok fam. But just to give you a definition of what digital marketing is. Digital marketing is you using social media either by creating videos or by creating an email to sell goods and services to a particular set of people who have a unique problem. For example, if you have hi pink cheetah. Yes, for example, you have three main areas of need that every person have. You probably may say I don't have a need, but if you sit down and you think about it, there are three areas of need that most persons have. People have a need in finances, people have a need in relationship, or they have a need in their health, right? So when you are establishing an online business, you choose one of those areas of great need, because when you're online, you have to solve a problem, you have to offer a solution. When you go to TikTok shop and people are talking, for example, someone have a skincare business, right? And they're offering a product, maybe a turmeric soap, and they say, okay, if you have a somebody's sending me a message. Anyhow, guys, as I said before, if you are not in agreement with what I'm saying, you can quietly just exit. You're not being held here against your will. It's a free platform. This is my room. And if you're not in agreement with what is being said, you can easily exit, okay? But those who are serious and interested in learning a new skill, how they can make an extra income online, you are in the right place. The right place to learn a different way of doing life. Because you know what your experience is. You know where you are in life. You know if you're struggling, you know if you're satisfied, you know if you want more, you know if you have that desire. Listen to that inner voice that tells you, not the negative inner voice, the inner voice that tells you that you are more than enough. That inner voice that tells you that you deserve more. Because I listened to that inner voice and I took action. I took action to learn a skill where I can use social media that is for free, that it has over 5 billion persons online to promote my business. It's a learned skill. This is not me inventing the wheel. This is a business that has over 50,000 persons working on their businesses, right? So going back to the point, you get up every day and you make decisions. You have to make decisions for your life. Don't allow, because you know what? If you don't make a decision for your life, the boss is making a decision for you. You probably not realize it. If you are not directing your life, directing your income, if you're not directing your time, someone else is doing it for you. So wouldn't you want to be in that position where you have control of your time, have control of your finances, and it's possible. 2025, with the advent of technology and all the different things that are available, it is so easy now for you to get access to starting an online business, starting a project. You have, I don't think, as I said, it's not about people have not having the amount of information. Right now, I believe it's like an information overload right now we're living in. There's so much information out there, but it's just about application. People are not applying what they are learning. You have to apply, because knowledge is not power. Knowledge use is power. So you can have all the knowledge, you can know everything, but if you are not understanding it, applying it to your life, it is useless. So it's not about people don't have the knowledge, it's about application. So I just describe, give you the definition of what digital marketing is. If you understand, drop a one in the chat. You are basically using online social media platforms to make an income. You are promoting either goods or services. Okay, yes. All right. So a lot of people get offended when they see someone come online and talking about they're using these platforms instead of scrolling, watching videos, binge watching Netflix. They are establishing a way to make an income that is legitimate. People are, it's like they feel, it's like that, by you doing something for yourself, you're exposing their lack of taking action in their life. So the first thing they will criticize you. Why is she on social media talking about she's making an income online? This is not too, this is too good to be true. The only way I can make money is that you have to work a job. You have to work 8 hours. That is the way we were programmed. Society has programmed us to believe that the only way you can make an income is that you have to show up at a job, work 8 hours. They tell you doing a business is risky, you will lose all your money, but those are all limiting belief. And it's the reason why the system is set up like that. That's the reason why you only have the 1% that is enjoying all the wealth and success, and they keep the masses at the bottom working for them, making you believe that you are powerless and you have no control of your life. You can take control of your finances. You can take control of your time. You can stop allowing the boss to predict when you can have break, when you can go to the bathroom, when you can take vacation, when you can get time off. If your kids are sick, if your family is sick, they control if you can and cannot get that time off. You can take control of your time and your income. But it's not an overnight get rich quick. You have to put things in place and start working on it. Nothing is going to happen magically. You work on your job for 25, 30 years, hoping for a retirement check. Do I have any retirees in the chat right now? You work 25 years, 30 years for a job, and they promise you that you will get a social security check, you will get your pension. But when you do retire, you realize that it's not enough. You were fooled, you were lied to, that you work for a company and then they will take care of you. But that's not what's happening right now. Of course. Hello. Yeah, that's my son making a bunch of noise in the background. Sorry about that. Yes, so you can learn how you can use systems to make an extra income. So I started with this online business where I learned marketing skills. You can learn how to market using this platform, but you're not reinventing the wheel. You're following a blueprint that will show you exactly how to set up your platform, whichever platform you want to use. It will show you how to set up your platform, either TTYT, I can't call the names, right? Either TTYT, IG, FB, Linktree. These are all platforms. The program will show you how to set up your platform. It will show you how to monetize it. Make sure that You set up your bio properly. When someone goes to your page, they can see exactly what businesses you are in. You will learn how to create videos. You create 3 videos daily. That's your advertising for your business. The program will teach you how to create those videos. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's a learned skill. Once you are coachable, means ready to learn a new skill, you're consistent, you can start making income online. And if you're here and you're wondering, how can I get started? Where can I get more information? It's in my bio. For my YT fam, you can subscribe, send me a message. But in my YT bio, when you go to subscribe, there is a link there. It says Linktree Shantsdigitalflex. For my TT fam, the link in my bio, you get access to the bio. Once you click on my picture twice, like here and then one more time in the middle of the page, it will take you to my profile page. There's a link that says Linktree Shantsdigitalflex. Once you put an email, you will get you have to put your email, and that's how you get in contact with me. And you also get access to a training that will provide you with more information. This is a learned skill. You're accustomed doing one thing over and over. You go into work, you come home, you binge watch Netflix, but deep down you have that desire for change. You have the desire for a better quality of life, because God created us to have a life of abundance. He didn't create us to live in lack for more income, right? So, well, you are in the right place. If you want to learn more, it's a learned skill. Guys, I'm a nurse. I work as a nurse for a lot of years. I wanted to learn something new. It's beginner friendly. All you need is to apply yourself. If you can do your job, right? Remember that first day when you sign up, when you show up at that job for the first day, you had no clue what the job is about. Yes, you went to school, to read, to write, but you had no idea what the job entails. But you had that little spark of belief in yourself. You believe that you can perform in that position at the job. And you showed up. You went through the orientation, you went through the probation period, and look at you now. Look at you now. You're able to close your eyes and get the job done. It's the same thing with business. You have to give yourself the grace to learn the new skill, learn the new way. It's like you relearn, you're retraining your mindset from that employee mindset to a CEO, the CEO of your own life. Step up today and be that CEO. Be the one to control your finances, control your time, because you know what? Someone is doing it for you. Someone is controlling your time, someone is controlling your finances. You are not powerless. You are not powerless. You have whatever it takes to make that decision, but it's all about the lack of the information. The information is out there, but it's application of the information. Since that, if you want, you can go to YT and you can watch hundreds of videos of persons just giving you surface level information. Eventually, you leave YT more confused. You can get access to a blueprint that has all the information you need, how you can start in the middle and continue learning how you can make an income online. See, if you're looking for a better way to make an income, a way to get your time back with your family, a way to be able to go to the grocery store without having to walk with a calculator to decide what you can and cannot afford, you can start working on that future. You're not too old. It's not about being too busy. It's not about being not being smart. It's all about you making a decision. Make a decision today that 2 years from now you look back at your life and your future self will be proud of you. Your future self will thank you for stepping up, for believing in you and making that decision. So guys, I'm going to end the live now. If you want to learn more about this online business, there's information in my bio. There's a clickable link. It says Linktree Shines Digital Flex. Okay. So now TikTok is giving me a warning, right? But guys, you want to get more information, my bio, you could get more information. But thank you so much for your time. I won't be too long today. You can subscribe, you can follow me if you want to get more information. Give yourself a chance to better your life. It's all about learning a skill. It's a learned skill. I didn't just wake up one morning and learn how to become a digital marketing expert. I had to apply myself. I had to apply myself and learn a new skill. And you can too. If I can do it, you can do it. Borrow my belief. You know, you've been struggling so long, you give up on life. You feel that this is all that life has to offer. I want to encourage someone today. Let me be your hope dealer. You don't have to stay struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, feeling frustrated, doubting yourself. You can learn a skill. You can work on your mindset. It's all about decisions. Make decisions for your life, because if you don't make the decisions, someone else will make it for you. So thank you so much. Grab the information and let's follow me so we can keep in contact. If you want more information, you can send me a message. We can communicate via either email or in my message. If you're afraid or shy to put your questions in the chat, you can send me a direct message. But guys, as you can see, I'm a real person. I'm just someone who was sick and tired of being broke, sick and tired of the struggle, sick and tired of working two jobs, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm working on my finance. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I'm a millionaire. No, I'm working. Every business starts somewhere. Yes, I made some income from this business. My business is in profit mode. I'm making income, but I still need to put more work in, right? And I want to encourage you to not give up on your goals and dreams. Sit down today when you in your quiet moment and just write down what your vision is for your life. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you want to accomplish? If it's right, you can do some short-term goals, intermediate goals, and long-term goals. Give yourself like a 6 month goal, do a 1 year goal, and you can do a 3 or 5 year goal. Just sit down quietly and just write it out. Write down what your visions is, what your vision, your goals and dreams are for your future. Because if you don't plan or focus on something, you will fall for everything. Someone else will determine your future outcome. So take action. Write down what you, if you guys can see behind my board, above my head here, that is my vision board. I have a vision for my future. I put my plans on board. You have to have a vision. You have to have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, you fall for everything. You have to have something that you focusing on, that you're working on. So make yourself a vision board. And this here is a picture, my vision board. I have it. I took a picture of it. I have it as my phone screensaver. I have it as my laptop screensaver. So every time I look it, I'm focusing, because whatever you focus on grows. What you focus on grows. Remember that. So be encouraged today. You are not too busy. It's not that you're not smart enough. It's not that you're too old. It's not about you too late. You know when is the best time for you to start? Today. Actually, today. Today is the best day to plant that seed and just continue to nurture it, water it, and watch it flourish. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a blessed day. Take care, guys.